Hey playa, if you're constantly finding yourself in the friend zone, chances are you're making one of these 5 very crucial mistakes. So I want to walk you through what they are to help you catch them before they ruin any chance you have with dating a girl you like.
This is the Just Beats, you're watching the Just Beef.
My name is Josh, and every single week I make videos sharing tips, ideas, and stories teaching you how to be your best self. Now, getting out of the friend zone is not an impossible task, but the reason why a lot of guys stay in the friend zone is because they keep making the same mistakes over and over with every girl they're trying to pursue. So, the very first mistake that you might be making is apologizing whenever you want to start a conversation with your crush. You might go into it like this. Hey, I'm sorry to bother you, but... Hi, I want to ask you a question, but if it's stupid,
Just let me know.
hey, what's up? I'm sorry for wasting your time, and I know this is probably a dumb thing to ask, but are you free to hang out sometime? If you're starting that conversation already apologetic for even asking them for a bit of their time, they're going to notice that lack of confidence instantly. And once they start to notice that's a repeated thing with you, they're going to realize this isn't the type of confident person that I want to date. They're pretty shy, they're pretty timid, maybe they like me, but they're never really going to act on it. The second friend zone mistake you might be making is talking to your crush about their dating life or about people that they like. Look, if you fall into that role of being their bestie, someone they can confide with and open up to about other guys, then you're never really going to take that slot as someone that they may potentially want to date, because who are they going to talk to about who they like? If they like you, then they can't talk to you about it. Aw, you're so sweet, you're such a perfect guy, for some other girl, of course. Yeah, some other girl. But anyway, is there anyone right now that you currently like? Oh yeah, here's a list of guys I plan on talking to you about. Okay, I don't see my name there. No, that's not me. That's a different spelling of my name, so that's clearly not me. Boom, friend zoned. Friend zone mistake number 3, you're hesitating to make a move and flirt with them because you're playing the long game. Look, playing the long game, the idea of slowly I'm gonna win them over and get them to like me just by showing them how awesome of a person I am, doesn't really work. At some point, you need to start asking them out, to start making that move, to make it apparent that you like them. Otherwise, they're just gonna assume that you don't see them in that way, they're gonna cast you off as a friend, and then never look back at that decision. So, you wanna go out sometime? Maybe just you and me? Sure. Wait, are you asking me out on like a date?
Oh, no. I meant more just as like friends and stuff. In fact, you can invite your friends. I'll even invite my friends. In fact, I won't even be there. How about that?
Boom, friend zoned. Friend zone mistake number 4, you spring your romantic feelings on them out of nowhere. Look, no one likes to be caught off guard and to find out that a person that they truly valued as a friend secretly harbored all these romantic feelings for them. What it ends up doing is creating major doubt between you and your crush. How can your crush trust you now, knowing that you were never really honest with them? You like them, but you led them on to believe that you just saw them as a friend. I just want to say, all these years that you've confided in me and opened up to me and shared personal things with me, I was there by your side because I actually liked you. So you mean to tell me when I asked you if you liked me and you said you were just my friend and that's all you wanted to be, you were actually lying? Well, I wasn't lying because I wanted to hurt you. I just wanted to get closer to you, and I felt like being a friend was the only way I can do that. Okay, so all those times you offered to help me out and to be there to listen to me when I had to open up and share something, you just did it because you liked me and not because you wanted to really be my friend? How can I ever trust you again? Well, I mean, you could still trust me. I'm okay with just being friends. Well, no, I'm not. I like you, but I'm okay with just being friends. I'll just do it myself. Boom! Friend zoned. And friend zone mistake number 5 that you're probably making is staying friends after you've been rejected. Look, if you like this person, going back into that friend role is not going to suddenly help you increase the chances of actually dating them. I think a lot of guys default to just being friends out of pure safety. They don't want to lose their crush from their life, so they take the lowest hanging fruit, anything they can just to be around them. The problem with this is that you need that space and distance to grow as a person, to develop on your own, to date other people, so that you can gain that experience, so in the future when you talk to your crush again, you'll be super confident and ready to actually ask them out. You're like a brother to me. I just can't ever imagine something like that happening, but I think we should just remain friends. Is that okay? No, I can't do that to myself. Friends don't box each other in, and I know I'm only going to be hurting myself by just taking that role of being just your friend. I want something more, and if we can't develop that, then I don't think I can be as close to you as I am. Look, if I see you around, I'm gonna say hi, I'll be nice, but we can't maintain what we once had. We have to go our separate ways. Just like I said before, getting out of the friend zone is totally possible, but it is gonna require you to make that hard decision of moving on from that person. If you stay in the same place that you are, then they're never gonna notice the growth and change that you're making. It's only gonna be that space and time of distance from each other that allows them to look up to you one day and finally say, wow, there's something so different about him now. He just seems so confident in himself. That's like super attractive. I think I actually want to talk to him again now. Remember, everything is small steps, including getting out of the friend zone, which is why you definitely need to check out the video over here where I go deeper into taking those steps to actually escaping the friend zone once and for all. I also want to give a huge shout out to all my patrons and YouTube channel members. These are the people that help support the channel every single month. Thank you guys, and I'll catch you next time. As always, love and peace.